here's the counter taped off, and you can see it's got different missing areas from scrubbing it, and some of the that's how it looks on the, I guess, the best part. So that's the cabinets, the countertop rather, prior to me painting it and how it looks. Okay, here's the countertop now that it's painted. You can see it's really wet. You know, the base coat is a black, but hubby put some soup in the sink, so it was clean when I started. But this is how this side is. You know, it was the first one I did, so as you could see, it's kind of dry there. And I don't know if you can see, get up close. Doesn't really matter with the imperfections, because what's going to happen is once I start painting the different colors on there, they'll come over the imperfections. Even we have like a line right here where the cabinet meets, you know. Once I go over that, I'm hoping that, you know, it's much better, because I did at least try to fill it some. So it's much better than it was. But just so you can get an idea of what it looks like after applying before it's dry. I guess you can get, this might not be super clear, but this is how it looks now. Let me get a further away view. See if that's better. Because I like it kind of here, there you go. That's clearer. I kind of like it black already. What do you think? Black kind of go, but my wall, see, I made a mistake up there by under the cabinet, but I'll get that off the tile. But my walls are so light, I don't really want to keep it black. So you'll see the finished product once I'm done. And in between, okay. Okay, about an hour and a half into drying. Look at that. I just love that black on the cabinet. That is so nice. Like I said, and that's just the base coat. Looks very good. It's I don't know if it's better if you stand back, like you can see it. But man, even just black makes it look a whole lot better. Okay, so here's the counter, about 75% done. This is how the pattern is looking. So I've so far, you know, painted it everywhere. The issue now is because of the size of the sponge, the counter, like in between, if you can see here, the sponge was too big to fit in the middle. So I got to go back over those parts like that in the corners and then the creases. Now the backsplash was giving me a hard time, but actually, you know, once you see it, it's not, you know, it's not too bad. But so here's the other side. I like it. I like the, you know, and one thing about this paint too, if you see a spot that you don't really like, you know, like if say it's too white or too black, or you know, one of the browns is too much, you can go back over it. It's very forgiving. I love this. It is not easy. And then of course I started doing this at midnight last night, so I was up till like 3 because I wanted to finish it and I wanted to do it right. You know, and it's kind of an art technique too, because you want it to look a certain way based on your eye for art. So like I said, this is it, 75% done. Tomorrow I'm gonna fill in all the black voids around the creases and like at the top of the backsplash. And then anywhere on top of the counter where I feel like it's, just not right. But I'm not going to go over the top of the counter too much because it's not supposed to be exact. Everything is supposed to look a little bit different to make it more natural. Okay. Okay, so here is the countertop. Now that it's finished, that's how the pattern is looking. Trying to stay still so you can see more of it. Kind of reminds you like a cloudy sky in browns and tans and white. See, there you can kind of see where it's glossy. It's hard to see the glossiness in this lighting, but still got to go around the edges and clean up the edges, but this is pretty much it. Let's see if you can see like a good picture of it. Let me see over here. Maybe you can see it better. I'm still. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm still, like I said, just some edge work to get it all nice and pretty and caulked around the edges. I'll probably just do a picture later of the finished product with curtains and where you can see the wall and everything.